Hi guys, hello. Y'all, we have no door on our kitchen now, so the dryer is just so loud all the time. Say nice, baby. I said say nice. Say hi. See? Okay, hello, guys. Okay, so I am going to do a download. I'm going to do a reading for you guys. We're going to do a reading for you guys. There's really nothing in my I'm under the altar. Just for the morning time. So we are going to do a reading. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I'm gonna share it. Let's share it real quick. All right. All right. Hello. Yes, look who's live. So I am doing a reading. Look who's live. Look who's on here. You're so cute. Y'all, this little you know what? I'm gonna leave it on. Let's leave it on. Alright, so actually let me burn some incense. I'm gonna burn against jealousy incense just because of what the title of the video is, what the title of the message is. The title of the message is what's in the dryer? How many minutes it have on it? It has 5 minutes? Yeah. Okay. Y'all, it's so crazy because y'all know I say we control the weather or whatnot, and I'm like, it's not gonna rain, and then my little crazy husband is trying to get some snow here, and I'm just like, no, we don't want snow, we don't want rain. But he's like, it's gonna be raining when Nas is getting out of school because we went to the schoolyard, and I'm like, no, it's not. So it stopped raining. Yes, it stopped raining. Yes, it did. Say it didn't stop raining though.
What was it, raining when you got out of school? Yes or no?
It was sprinkling. It was sprinkling, but
Did
we
you
went to
have leave
Walmart.
out and go get 'em?
Huh?
Is the stuff drying right now, soaking wet?
I just ran out there with the umbrella to go get
What
him.
is the stuff soaking wet?
Had you had not said it was going to rain, it wouldn't have rained.
The news all over the world is messed up this week. You know
That's
that.
why we
So
have
maybe
to.
because I said it. Stop that saying that.
Words are very powerful, guys. Words are very powerful, and he is trying to get us some snow here, and I'm just not having it. I'm not having it. I'm not trying to have it. So, why do y'all want it to snow? It's going to be cold. You're not going to want to cut the heat on.
We all want it to snow. I want it to snow.
And every time it's a snow day, I have to work. Last time I couldn't even like enjoy the snow with y'all. I had to go out. I had to watch y'all play snowballs and get in the car and go to work.
Well, Well, Nas didn't have to go to work, so.
You just don't want it to snow so you can stay home from school.
That's not even how
I mean, you just want it to snow.
I've literally been asking to go somewhere that's been snowing for years.
Thank you.
Like, before I even had
The man want to go to New York.
Exactly. I even wanted to go to Detroit. Detroit!
You don't even want to wear a coat to
Did
school.
you hear me? I just said I wanted to go to Detroit for the...
Chill.
Detroit! Detroit. That crazy
They stressing me
place.
out. Right. Exactly. They stressing me out. They want it to snow. And I just feel like I'm all alone. I'm trying to wait until the dryer stop. So y'all, the title of the video no, he never wants to wear a coat. Like, never wants to wear a coat. This morning I was like, put this long sleeve shirt on with his uniform and wear the jacket. And you did. Look at you. You look real. Ooh, look at you with the black socks and the black shirt. You looking real stiffy. That's because your shoes don't be tied all the way.
What? You.
If your shoes was tied all the way, your feet wouldn't get wet. I just ran out there to get you. My shoes didn't get wet because my shoes was tied. I mean, my feet didn't get wet because my shoes was tied. But they took my door away. They made my like the kitchen door. We used to be able to close the kitchen door and then just be silent. Now the whole house is just loud. So how is you guys' day going? How's y'all's day going? So I've been receiving this, look at this, detachment, self-love, men, soul tie in reverse. Sometimes I stay awake thinking, holding back. Okay, yes, conversations keep coming up. So I've been getting this download about a karmic reader actually for like, I don't know, wow, animosity at the bottom of the deck. Oh, wow. And I just be like, I don't want to read on no reader. But I guess we're going to read on to some readers, or we're going to read for you guys about some readers I know is going to come out. But there's like a karmic type of reader that is giving kind of like bad relationship advice, because I'm glad to say you were right about a lot of things today. It's been a beautiful day. Thank you. It has been a really good day. Okay. So yeah, there has been a reader. I just can't talk over that. Nas, can you check and see if your backpack is dry? It was loud, huh? It's good? You just stopped it?
Probably because it was at 5 minutes and then I started it and it was at 32 again, but now it's at 9.
He restarted it. Okay, so, alright. Dear Divine, please bless and charge me and the collective with the energy to bring a balance to our complete being, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially. Do I have any tarot cards out? I need tarot cards. Oh. City prepares for... The city is prepared for incoming winter, summer, weather.
It just said
Do you
weather.
trust center point? Not they. Hey, Amazing Grace. Not they have. Do you trust center point? Do you trust center point, y'all? Yesterday, I received 4 center point emails saying that service had been interrupted. And I'm just like, it's center point is our electricity people. And I'm just like, did they turn the, I asked my husband, I said, did they turn the electricity off today? Like, did it go out? He was like, no, I don't think so. I'm like, why did I get all these emails? He's like, shit, I don't know. But they have it on TV. Do you trust center point? I'm glad they took that shit off real quick. The weather is playing in the background, y'all. Just, okay. So, do I want to ask? Do I want to use? I said, do I want to ask? Do I want to use these? So I've been receiving. I think I'm gonna use these right here. I've been receiving a message about like a bad case of like just wrong spiritual advice or whatnot. And so we're just gonna read into the energy or whatnot. We are going to read into the energy. Let me just check and see if I want to use these cards. Am I feeling them? No, I'm not. And so this has a lot to do with like your love life, because this spiritualist is going through a breakup, right? They want everyone to be separated from their divine masculine and their divine feminine. So they're like projecting, these are the cards I'm going to use. They're projecting this energy off to their collective. It's like everybody is like, oh, I'm done. And I'm just like, that's not the energy where y'all are really at, because you know, divine has a plan for kingdom marriages, kingdom spouses, twin flames, connections, you know, that are supposed to be coming into union, that are in union. Divine has a plan, and it's not for like endings. Okay, death in reverse. It's not for like endings. There's lessons. There are lessons that are happening. And so you and your person could be literally going through trials and tribulations. Y'all could be getting tested on the way that y'all speak to each other, the way that, you know, you guys move and operate through y'all household, the way you're building your relationship up, and where you are supposed to be putting in more communication, more work towards you and your partner during these testing times. There's like a spiritualist, there's a spiritualist that is giving you the advice on leave this person alone. Don't talk to them. You need to get out of there. This is a red flag. This is this. Yes. Okay. So all red flags are not, it's time to break up red flags. Some red flags are literally like, hey, stop. You stop at a red light, but you don't stay at the red light, you know? All right. And then there's also like other spiritual advice that's going through these messages that I just really I need to sort it out or whatnot. So let's go ahead and tap into it. Okay. So I am going to do a divine feminine and a divine masculine reading. All right. So we are going to see where the divine feminine is, and we are going to see where the divine masculine is, and we're going to see how you guys are coming together. Okay. So what I first want you guys to do is I want you to take a deep breath, right? And release the day, release the week, release the month, and release the energy that you are not sure. Okay. Even if you had a good positive today, yesterday, day for that, week before that, this could definitely be something that is coming in. All right. Remember, I am an intuitive reader, and so the messages could be coming in. There could be something coming up, especially if you and your partner are moving, gravitating towards y'all goals and y'all dreams separately, but also together, right? So take a deep breath. And I kind of just want you to center yourself and just look at your heart, right? Look at your heart. When I say look at your heart, I want you to literally go through your eyes, okay? Go to the back of your head, go down your throat, and stop right there. You should be able to see your heart, okay? You definitely should be able to see your heart. I want you to take note of the colors that you see. If you see red, that's absolutely fine. If you see black, that's absolutely fine. If you see gray, if you see blue, if you see green, if you see yellow, all of those colors are absolutely fine, okay? They're fine. Now, take a note of that color, all right? Later on in the reading, this may come out, okay? What that energy is, all right? Thank you so much, Divine. Thank you so much. All right. So we are going to pull what is in, not how they feel, what is in the divine feminine energy. What is in the divine feminine energy? We are going to get the divine feminine on the right side, and we will get the divine masculine on the left side. You guys don't need to see me anymore, right? So divine feminine on the right side and divine masculine. So let's okay. We will use the pink rose quartz for the divine feminine, and we will use the let me not use a yoni egg, right? Let me get a divine mask. Oh, you know what? I can just do it like this, okay? So we will use the pink rose quartz for the divine feminine, and we will use the amethyst for the divine masculine, okay? And I'll remember this is divine masculine because my son loves the amethyst and I love the pink rose quartz, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. No, you may not. All right, so let's go ahead. So this way you guys do not get confused and I do not get confused when we are going, okay? So if one of y'all could type in the chat pink rose quartz for divine feminine, and you could just put DF, okay? And amethyst for divine masculine, all right? Thank you so much. All right, so let's get the energy and what is the surrounding energy on the divine feminine. What is the surrounding? Death magic in reverse. Death magic in reverse. So definitely someone is trying to cause an ending to a divine feminine. They want this divine feminine to leave this divine masculine alone. They want to end everything that this divine feminine has. However, that shit is getting blocked. Point blank and period. All right, off the rip. Look at that. Priestess. So there is also a priest, okay, a high priestess that is in the divine feminine. So she actually is protected, okay? She's protected. Could be a Libra, could be an Aries. Could be someone with a Libra or Aries Venus that is protecting this divine feminine, okay? What is in the divine masculine's energy? What is in the divine masculine's energy? Distant future. Okay, something is at the distant future. Okay. What is in the divine masculine's energy? Okay. Self-love and entity attachment. All right. Self-love and entity attachment. So there is this, I love me, divine loves me. Okay. So there's like this, this energy of, I don't want to say selfishness, but definitely like self-love, but also like selfless. Hold on one second, y'all. Ace, if you do not get down, get down. Ace. Don't come over here. Okay. So there is a okay, first of all, there's a distraction. That's the first thing of self-love, right? So the divine masculine is feeling as if he cannot focus on anything but himself right now. Okay. And that is that entity that is attached to him that's making him feel like that. So first there is a case of isolation. There is a case of isolation, the separation, the isolation. And this is something like, you know, they may be saying something like, hey, I can't talk right now. I'll talk to you later. If this is a case of like a breakup or whatnot, this person could be telling you like, you know, we'll be together later, like, but right now I just really need to focus on myself. Okay. This is kind of that what's going through this person's mind. This person could have a Gemini, like a Gemini Venus or either a Virgo Venus. All right. A Gemini or Virgo Venus happening there. Thank you so much, Spirit. So what is the energy between the two? What is the energy? Okay, I just heard energy interference. What is the energy interference between the two? Manifestation. So someone is manifesting something, unbotheredness, and then destruction in reverse. Okay. So, and then travel. So there's someone trying to travel close. So this person could be someone that is at a distance or whatnot. Let me flip this bitch over. Okay, because we're not even going to focus on her. All right, she wanted to be about her. So there's something that is manifesting in between the two. And this is like this is like projection. Someone wants to project their energy over this couple, all right, and come in between them. These whoever this is, both of y'all could be having dreams about the same person, but not really the same person. You know, it is the same person, but you don't know that it's the same person. Then there's someone that's acting as if they're unbothered by y'all's relationship. Okay, that's who's coming in between this. They're acting as if they're unbothered. They're not doing anything on the surface, right? They're actually doing things undercover. This could be like someone that is sending messages. Like, I don't know. This is like a sleep bitch. I'm not going to talk really nice, right? Y'all are so silly. So, I'm not really going to talk like nice. This is definitely a slick bitch. This is someone that is very sexual oriented, and when they actually manifest themselves I'm getting like this is a masculine feminine energy. It's almost as if someone is confused as well too. This could be someone that is undercover in reality, but also like this is, I don't know, it's like masculine, feminine, but they're not feminine and they're not masculine. So it's like, bitch, you're not a man and you're not a woman either. So they're confused in their own energy. And when they show up and project themselves, it's almost as if like, I'm getting to with the priestess being over here with the divine feminine, with the priestess being over there with the divine feminine. She probably can actually see the true identity on this person. Now, I don't think that the masculine can see the true identity on this person. Okay, Six of Swords in reverse. So yeah, she's looking at it as if this is not really someone who is this reader that's giving this information. Like, let me not even play, because this is a spiritualist. I told y'all it was, and manifestation came out. This is someone that kind of knows what they're doing and how to cloak themselves and how to move in the energy without causing actual physical destruction. Like, okay, you don't see them doing any rituals. You don't see them. And that's kind of like how this reader is getting away with what the fuck they're doing, is because the bitch only comes on on camera to maybe read, or she only shows up and read for you or something like that. But this is not a person that like does their rituals outright. They may even be talking about people that do rituals, or saying that they, oh yeah, these people do magic every 5 to 7 business days or whatever the case is. But this bitch is also doing magic every 3 to 4 business days to try to manifest this breakup to really happen. She's looking as if like this divine feminine is able to help this divine masculine, but she's looking and sending out the message like, yeah, you're not a Captain Save-A-Ho, so don't go over there trying to save him. You need to just leave him alone, because he does have this entity attachment and she wants to help them. She wants to help him, not she wants to help them. Okay, this divine feminine wants to help the masculine, right? They want to help the people that are stuck with these entity attachments. However, this person right here is sending the projection of, oh no, if this person doesn't move and do these type of things like I do, then they're not able to do it. Why is this bitch doing this? Why is this reader doing this? Why is this reader doing this? There's a jealous energy. Okay, so 5 of Swords in reverse, the 4 of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Bitch, why? Because this bitch just went through a breakup on her own. She doesn't have foundation. She doesn't have a relationship. And then there's also people in the community that don't trust her, but they constantly fight with her. I'm also getting too that this person may, you know, like there's nothing happening on the surface but readings. Okay, there's nothing happening on the surface but readings. And the thing is that like she's also a little broke too. So I think the attention, so she was trying to harvest from this divine masculine. Okay, what is she trying to harvest? Well, we already know it's like money. She's trying to take money from divine masculine, but she's trying to start a fight, but it's not going anywhere. It's almost as if this is blocked on this end, and this is why this bitch is single. This is literally why she's single. So if you're dealing with a reader that is like going through a lot of breakups, or you know they're confused about their own journey or which way to go, they don't have spiritual guidance. Look at that, the 9 of Cups. They don't have any spiritual guidance. This also could be a reader that like drinks or indulges in a lot of I just heard sex, but it could be sex. It could be sex. It could also be sex. Like it could be so the 9 of Cups is like, it's a strong Pisces energy, right? But it's like hidden Pisces energy. I don't know how to, it's like this person talks very sexual or whatnot. They in like their sexual energy is so, it's nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty. What's this 9 of Cups? And the reason why I'm saying it's nasty is because look at that. It's like they do that shit in a dream state. The 9 of Cups with the 9 of fucking Swords. Like, bitch, why? Okay? A lot of stuck ass energy. A lot of stuck ass energy. But that's what they're doing. They're moving through the dream state. Alright? They're moving through the dream state. Their clients or their people could be waking up, having dreams about them, seeing them in a dream, or either they are they're sending nightmares. This is all going towards the divine feminine too. They're trying to send nightmares that way, while they're trying to send like drinking energy towards this way and acting as if they're unbothered, like they're so fucking cool or whatever the case is. Like, bitch, please, what's this unbothered towards the divine masculine energy? What's the unbothered energy towards the divine masculine? Look at that, the 4 of Cups. Yeah, so they're not making an offer outright. This is definitely happening in they're doing it really loud in the dream state, because that's as far as the bitches can go. But this is what is this? Cancer moon. This is a Cancer moon energy, right? So they're doing it for stability in their own shit. So this is just like harvesting. What's the entity attachment with the 4 of Cups? Entity attachment. This masculine may have drunk or ate something in his dream, and he's been sick. He's been sick. Judgment in reverse in the strength card. Yeah, he's been under a lot of spiritual attack. Meaning like he could be, I just heard like a UTI, or I don't know if men can get UTIs or anything like that, but there's like something with their body. There's something going on with their body, but they drunk something. Maybe they drunk something at someone's house too. Like in the physical, they had something to drink at somebody's house. Okay. I need to figure out who this person is related to though. Like who are they related to? Like, how would you see this person? Because they all know each other, but they know each other through somebody or something. All right. What's the connection? Give me the connection. Thank you so much, Divine. Give me the connection. The Three of Swords. Interesting. I'm not. The Three of Swords. So this is the ex of this masculine. She's trying to work her way back in, or is somebody that liked him or something like that with the Ace of Cups. So she made an offer towards this divine masculine, and he may have rejected her. That's what the Judgment and the Strength card. And she just acting like she's so fucking unbothered. She made an offer towards him. He rejected it. With the Swords energy on that side of the Ace of Cups, yeah. And if you can see, there's an offer being made. And then he has the sword over here. The sword is going up to the hearts, okay? And then we got the Three of Swords right here. What does the Three of Swords normally look like? Come on, y'all. Come on, please. He rejected it. Not only did he reject it, but you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Someone could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Capricorn. They can have it in the... All right, can y'all hear me now? My fault, y'all. I told them they got to call me back. So this was like, I don't want to say it was a nice turn down, because, you know, anytime somebody get rejected, they feel some type of way. But this person did get rejected. This woman that is trying to manifest this energy towards this masculine, because he rejected her, she sent an entity his way. I'm not getting like they actually like ever came together or anything, right? Like she may have traveled towards him. Could be Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. They may have traveled towards Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. They may have traveled towards a Libra, a Scorpio, or a Sagittarius, okay? And when they traveled towards them, this one, they thought that they were, okay, well, that means we were going to be together or whatever the case is, but that's not how it went down. And it was like, I don't know. Am I the only person in the world that can take rejection? Like when somebody tell me no, it just means no. You know, like, no, we not compatible or whatever the case is. And this person put on a strong front with the Strength card coming out and the offer being rejected, the Four of Cups being rejected, Judgment coming out. They just seen that they were not compatible with this reader, with this spiritualist, or I would say spiritualist, because this person does more than just read cards, okay? I don't care what the fuck they say they doing or not doing. This is a witch type of bitch, okay? So it's just like, they, you know, they got rejected, and it's all because right here is there's self-love over here, you know, there's self-love over here. So they realize like this person may not have as much love for themselves. And if you're dealing with any like strong Saturn placement, you cannot, a strong Saturn placement, like an Aquarius or a Capricorn, if you don't love yourself, they're gonna kind of show you that, okay? And they gonna move away from you. They do not like a sorry ass woman or man. You know, like whenever you have that in Venus, or you have it in Saturn, or you just have it like naturally in your first house, or one of those other strong dominant places for Saturn to sit, they just don't like weak people. I have Saturn in the first house, and I just be like, I just don't like weakness. You know, I don't like weakness. I don't. So if you have like weak characteristics and stuff, I be like, come on, let's build that shit up. You know, like, come on, let's throw something in there. And I'm sorry to, like, you know, I'm not sorry. So anyway, so yeah, so this person is upset. This reader or the spiritualist is upset that they have been rejected. Like with the Ace of Cups sitting right here, they made the offer and this person rejected it. And this is who that divine, you know, this is who that divine masculine is. Why are you mad? Okay. So not only are they sitting up here trying to, well, they have attached the entity to this masculine. They have. We're gonna get into that because y'all know I don't ever just tell y'all something is attached and tell y'all now how to get that shit off. Okay, like, please come on now. All right, so what's going on with what is this reader trying to manifest towards this divine feminine? What is this reader trying to manifest towards this divine feminine? Damn, I'm not. Look at that. Prince of Wands in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, Domination, Two of Wands, the Magician in reverse. Like a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm not doing it. And then you're gonna try to like, bitch, no. What is this reader trying to send towards the divine feminine? Look at that. Judgment. And then judgment came out in reverse over here. So she's trying to issue a judgment towards towards this divine feminine. And you know what it is? She also wants to raise the dead. What is that? She also wants to raise the dead? What does that mean? Thank you so much, divine. What's this judgment? The Three of Wands in reverse. So this is like throwing old bodies up. That's what I heard. Somebody's birthday could be October the 8th. This is like bringing up old things, past things, okay? Like past relationships. Somebody could also be an Aries sun. Thank you so much, divine. That they're trying to send this judgment towards, okay? The Three of Wands, they're trying to break, okay, with the World card. Yeah, they're trying to bring some type of ending to something that the divine feminine has going on. It could be like her connections. Not only is it her relationship, but there's a spell of loneliness that's being sent towards this divine feminine. Not only is the divine feminine maybe feeling like, okay, my person want to break up with me, you know, like they don't want to be with me. All right, they need a break right now. They just need to focus on themselves. They're going through their state of depression. But I'm also getting to that I just see a whole bunch of hands trying to touch this divine feminine. It's almost like they're sending like anxiety. So there's a strong case of isolation, of getting this divine feminine by herself. There's a high level contract around this though, with the World card coming out, the Priest energy. There's a high level contract coming out around this divine feminine. Thank you so much. What is it? Someone could be a Leo or Aries. Thank you so much. I'm also getting Virgo as well too. Leo, Aries, Virgo. You can have those in the third house. Very strong third house, okay? You have Five of Wands, okay, in reverse. Thank you so much. Y'all seen that? Five of Wands in reverse is out here twice. And then you have the nine of the nine of pentacles, right? That's coming out with the divine, and then interference, the eight of swords, bitch. What? So she is literally trying to block your finances. If you are a divine feminine, the death magic that she is trying to send towards you now is being blocked, but she also wants to block the finances. Okay, strong finances. And then also like the other interferences that are coming towards this divine feminine is like confrontation, but it's almost as if like you've already shut that shit down. Divine feminine, you've already shut that down, and you're like, I'm not even focused on that. I'm just about to get my business. I'm about to mind my motherfucking money, and I'm going to, I know that I have a high priestess out there because you're a high priestess. So a high priestess always, yes, they sit on their throne alone at times, but at the end of the day, they know the secret codes to every kind of relationship that is going to come into their life. They already know that this person is sending things towards them. I really feel as if this divine feminine feels it, she knows it, and she knows exactly where the fuck it's coming from. Okay? And they're trying to, this spiritualist is trying to call judgment on something that is already like, I've already did cord cutting, so you think you have a say. Okay, wait. You think you have a say in who I have in my life, but at the end of the day, I'm cutting out and removing the people that don't belong. Okay, thank you so much, Divine. Thank you so much. What's judgment to manifestation between the divine feminine? Look at that. The Five of Swords, defeat. The Five of Swords in reverse. The Five of Swords in reverse. What's Five of Swords to manifestation? Five of Swords to manifestation. Thank you so much, Divine. What's Five of Swords to manifestation? The Moon card in reverse. So something is being turned around. Okay, some type of magic is being turned around on whoever's trying to manifest this defeat. I already told y'all. I mean, y'all wasn't here when I said it. Y'all probably wasn't here when I said it. But anybody that's sending out any, if you're sending something towards a high level contract, that shit turning right back around on you. And it's ancestral supported. It's almost as if like the ancestors are sitting literally like right there. Soon as that person sends it out, it's turning right back around. They're already dropping clues. I'm also getting to like this may have happened like a few moon cycles ago. Maybe it's something about Leo moon is what I'm hearing. Leo moon, Leo new moon. All right, something about a Leo new moon that happened. A Leo new moon. So that's a dark ass creative moon. But it's a Leo new moon, okay? And something happened during that time where someone did some type of spell work towards you or whatnot. Like, why? Why, divine feminine? Why? Why once they try to fuck with you? What's defeat to judgment for the divine feminine? What's defeat to judgment? What's defeat to judgment? The King of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Wands. Okay, the King of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Wands. So this may have been when you guys went through this split with this divine masculine. Definitely feel as if like it was like 7 or 8 months ago. But this was like really more so of like a testing time. Like something being, like y'all being tested. Thank you so much. Clear. I'm not done. This has something to do with you guys being tested, right? It has a lot to do with the test that y'all are going through. And at the end of the day, If y'all actually went through a breakup because of a spiritualist, I could almost guarantee that that spiritualist is also going through a breakup as well. Okay, they're going through a breakup as well, and they want you to feel, they want you, their collective, to go through it as well. All right, this is why you have to watch readings. When you watch readings, anything that does not apply to you, you have to be like, you know what, that wasn't for me. And you don't have to return it back to sender. I mean, you can return it back to sender, but if you love your reader, just be like, you know what, that wasn't for me. And whoever it's for, I hope they got the motherfucking message. You know, I hope they got the motherfucking message at the end of the day. All right. Thank you so much, Divine. Why? Why? Detachment. Okay, detachment is the first card out in the middle. Okay, I had to let this go so that I could clear my mind. All right, so spirit stepped in and separated you guys. There were a lot of fights going down. There were a lot of not being able to make certain judgment calls because of that entity attachment. The divine masculine is feeling they're not able to make the correct judgment call, right? They're not able to navigate through this. How does the divine masculine feel now? That's in reverse. Unbothered in reverse. So they're still experiencing some type of entity attachment, okay? They're still going through some type of entity attachment. And the divine feminine is in her South Node energy. So you may feel as if like, I don't care. You're not fully into your priestess, high priestess contract, or your quote unquote divine feminine contract. You may be very strongly put together, but if you literally are not ready to break certain contracts, you still in your South Node energy. You know, everything that comes up is a lesson. It's a lesson. All right, thank you so much, Clear. I can feel the energy of this spiritualist getting mad. All right, getting mad. You may have had questions for the spiritualist. You may have talked to them like in their chat or something and told them something about your relationship. Okay, you have jealousy and envy. All right, you told them something about your relationship at the same time that they were being abandoned. Okay, that they too were being abandoned. They may have still showed up while they needed to get their shit together as well. And they put on this act as if they weren't jealous or envy. And it's not really like, oh man, they're not jealous and envious of this divine feminine, even though they are, but they're not, I'm gonna be truthful. They're not really like jealous outright of the divine feminine. They don't want to be her. They just want to send her away. Okay. They want to send her away. They want her to leave. They want her to go because their person made them leave and go. All right. So why did this spiritualist get abandoned? Conflict. She was always involved in conflict, and then nice guy in reverse. So she was kind of dealing with an asshole herself, or he was dealing with an asshole, whoever this spiritualist is. I'm actually picking up on the spiritualist being more feminine. That does not mean that they have to be a female, but I'm picking up on more feminine characteristics, okay? It's almost as if like they want to harvest from the divine masculine. So they pull from masculine energy. They don't pull from feminine energy. So this spiritualist may come off as a little bit more masculine than normal, okay? And they pull from a lot of masculine's energy because I told y'all there's a sex thing going on here, right? There's a sex thing going on here where she may deal with a lot of like assholes. So she has to be more asshole-ish, all right? So why is this person, you know what? I don't even want to use these cards right now. Let me just keep this here and then let's go into these cards right here. Why is this spiritualist like this? Why is she like this? The star card in reverse. So she actually has no natural talents. I mean, what you want me to say? Oh, the star card came out in reverse. So she's popular, but what? She has no natural talents, okay? Mind you, she's a little broke. Misery loves company. It definitely gives the Nine of Swords energy. So she has no natural talent. So why? Oh, the devil. There's a weird contract here, and the King of Swords. So she could be harvesting. Oh wow, a lot of crown chakra work here. So she's actually harvesting from someone's crown. She's in a spiritual contract with the devil. Right? A contract. Let me not say spiritual contract. All right. So I'm also picking up on like, do I want to say that? Thank you so much, Divine. Dear Divine, please bless and charge me with the energy to bring balance to my complete being, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of that above and below. Thank you so much. Hugs. All right, back to center. Do I have permission to douse? All right. Thank you. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. All right. So this person is in a they're like in a contract with an entity. The demon that I don't want to say their name, so I'm not going to say their name because I'm not going to acknowledge this demon or whatnot. Right? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. So they actually owe a debt to one of the higher ranking demons out here. Okay. And 541, look at that, my baby birthday, 514. Thank you so much, Sakai, my spirit guys. Okay, confirmation, y'all, confirmation, 541. Okay, somebody's birthday could be May 14th as well too, right? But this person could be someone that, you know, they work with demons, they work with entities or whatnot, but the demon that they work with actually is holding something over their head. It also forces them to work, and they have no more star energy because the star of their shit show actually has rejected them or left them or whatnot, right? Thank you so much. And so they have to go after people that are in relationships. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, oppression in reverse. So they have to go after people that are in relationships. 717 could be relevant as well too. So by them going after these people that are in relationships, they do a lot of magic. Okay, look, Seven of Swords in reverse. They do a lot of bullshit ass magic, and they do it towards the divine masculine. All right. What's jealousy and envy towards the feminine? Okay, the Three of Cups. So there's jealousy and envy towards the connections that this divine feminine has. Even though the divine feminine is not quite out of her south node energy, the princess of wands in reverse, she too has a lot of growing to do. She too has a lot of growing to do, but there's like patience on her side, right? There's patience on her side. What is okay? So also the spiritualist is trying to project the energy of this devil contract off to who she can. She wants out of this contract. What's detachment? Thank you so much. Look at that. All right, the Queen of Pentacles. All right, Taurus, Cap, and Virgo. She wants out of this contract. Why does she want out of this contract? Because it's actually bigger than what she expected. I'm picking up too that this spiritualist may have gained a lot of weight lately. Like it's like water weight. It's almost as if like part of the contract involves her gluttony. She eats a lot. She, you know, talks about food. It definitely could be like a Taurus. All right, definitely could be strong Taurus placement or whatnot. like, I'm just seeing her like kind of, oh my God, my throat is doing what my throat does when they want me to shut up. I already knew it was going to, so I had went and grab some more water anyway. So there's like a gluttony contract, because I'm gonna be honest, like this person, there's a sex demon that they are in contract with, and every time they renew this contract, they're like having sex with demons. They're having sex with demons. They try to project themselves over to the divine masculine's dream state, have sex with him. He's actually rejecting it because he's doing his work, but he's doing his work to get that entity off of him. All right, thank you so much, divine. What is divine feminine? Okay, so the divine feminine is actually working with maybe two other spiritualists to assist her with her ascension. All right, thank you so much. What is this divine feminine doing at this moment? Thank you so much. Oh, the King of Cups. Yeah. So she's working. She is definitely working. And if you probably can't see this, but there's two parties right here. So there's two other people that are working with this divine feminine to assist her. Like, they're showing up. It's almost like they're coming to her rescue from a far distance. They may not, the other spiritualists or the other people that's helping her may not actually live where she lives, but they're helping her with her contract, and also come from her south node to her north node energy, right? Fifth house is relevant. You can have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in the fifth house. All right, thank you so much. There's also the Four of Wands. All right, so they're trying to assist her with her relationship and move her into a truly kingdom-like type marriage or whatnot, or partnership. But I heard marriage. I'm gonna say marriage. They want to move her towards that, because this King of Cups wants to come towards this divine feminine. All right, strong King of Cups energy. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio wants to come towards a what is the Four of Wands? What's the Four of Wands? They want to come towards a Aries Venus, okay? They want to come towards them. They want to make this offer to them or whatnot, but there is a lot of cleaning that has to happen. All right, thank you so much. How do we clear this contract? Thank you so much. How do we clear this not contract? Because, bitch, I'm not helping you right now. I'm not even on you. What you mean how I clear this contract? Bitch, stop laying down with the devil. How do we clear this entity off of the divine masculine? How do we clear this entity off of the divine masculine? Thank you so much, divine. Look at that. Decline. The Four of Cups. Tell his ass to stop eating and drinking in his sleep. All right. But if you have someone that doesn't, if you're in a relationship with someone that doesn't know how to not eat and drink in their sleep, right? What you do is you tell them something super simple. Like, hey, before you go to sleep, you need to say, I decline all dream contracts. All right. Tell them to take a glass of water or a bowl of water with a pinch of salt, right? I'm not going to put any salt in here. With a pinch of salt under their, so I'll just use this bowl, right? With a pinch of salt under their bed, and just have them put that there and tell them first thing in the morning when you wake up, like, hey, write this down, make a little sticky note next to your bed. And when you wake up in the morning, first thing in the morning, you say, thank you, God, for clearing all contracts that I may have made in my dream state, whether I remember them or not. If they are not for my highest divine good, I rebuke them in the name of Jesus, in the name of God, and in the name of the divine mother, whichever way your divine masculine go towards. All right? You let him have it. Don't tell him to say divine mother if he loves sweet Jesus, baby Jesus, okay? Let him have who his rescuer is, all right? Do not be controlling over this, because the deities don't show up for the ones that they ain't supposed to show up for, okay? All right? Now, the divine mother, she will show up, but she does not. If you do not call her into your life and invoke her into your life righteously and affirmly, she's going to sit back and let you go through what you're going through, okay? And let his ass go through what he's going through. If he sit up and he loves sweet baby Jesus, we do sweet baby Jesus, okay? Don't play. Do not play with this. But this is how you help him and assist him. And you will see things start shaking up off of him. But this right here, Also, he needs to, like, whenever he say, okay, I had a sex dream about you, or I was thinking about you, you gotta redirect that lustful energy, because this is what she's sending towards him. All right. She could be using your likeness. All right. This is one of my cards that is burnt from an incense. It tried to set on fire. So she could absolutely be trying to use your likeness to trick your divine masculine. Okay. People use people faces all the time. What do we call those? Doppelgangers. Okay. I have doppelgangers. As many higher selves as I have is as many motherfucking doppelgangers as I have. Okay. Every level that I hit, there is a doppelganger at that level. Okay, there's someone who wants to switch places with you. We have multiple souls on this plane. All right, 3D, 4D, 5D, 5D. I'm talking about 5-3, 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D. We have multiple souls, and technically, I'm not gonna get into soul contracts, but y'all, there's this sweet book called Sacred Contracts that tell you about your soul contracts, and then there's this wonderful thing called YouTube University, where people have literally like died and came back to life. People are intuitively connected. If you don't believe me, just watch. Okay, we have more than one soul contract happening at one time, especially if you are interacting with 3 or more people. You have more. I interact with 3 or more people on a daily, and I have a different contract with each and every one of them. I have a different contract with my mama than I do with y'all. I have a different contract at that job that I go and check into every day than I do with y'all. Y'all don't see me cooking nothing on here. Okay? But over there, I am a kitchen witch healer. I'm not a witch, but I am a kitchen goddess healer. Okay? So over here, I'm a card reader. I am a, ritualist. I am a karmic surgeon. All right? I'm not using those cards. Thank you so much. So anyway, so you have to tell him this is how we break that contract, okay? So this energy right here is telling you that, you have to tell him also if he's been drinking a lot or he's putting substance in his body that, like, hey, babe, take a break for a minute and let's just get your mind right. Because whenever he is not his true, authentic self, that's when she creeps in, all right? There's also something going on with his finances as well that has kind of taken a slight change. All right. And she's trying to make it more than what it is. All right. So thank you so much, Divine. How do we is there a contract? Thank you so much. Is there a contract between this spiritualist and this divine feminine? Is there a contract there? Thank you so much. If it is, please show me what kind of contract it is. The Emperor in reverse. So in the Lovers in reverse, and then Cruelty, 9 of Swords, y'all. So it's not about you. I'm telling you, it is not about you. It is about your person. It's not about you. It is about your person. That is so... Y'all, I've been through that, but that's crazy. That is so crazy. Like, that is so crazy. It's not about you. It's about how your person treats you. It's about, like this. It's this lover's contract. That's what it's about. That's what it is. There's no contract. There's no real contract between you and this spiritualist, or let me not say contract, because there is, but there's no connection to you and this spiritualist directly right now, right? Because we're not meeting anybody new. So you definitely could know this person from a past life and you were kind of cruel to this person or something. She's like, you know what, bitch, I'm gonna fuck with all your relationships. So the thing is that let me get the divine masculine and the divine feminine, their contract. Give it to me. I was about to say sideways. Thank you so much. Give it to me. Thank you so much, divine. Judgment in reverse. Clarify judgment in reverse, and then the Hierophant, okay? The Pope, which is the Hierophant, right? So, I'm just so annoyed. I'm annoyed because it's just like this spiritualist, like they wanna end something, and then he might want to get married. and you're just sitting here like, no, I don't want to marry you right now, which is granted, you know, don't get married right now. I don't think y'all should get married right now until entities have 100% cleared up. So if my man just come and be like, just marry me, I mean, it would work, but there's still like work that we have to do here. All right, there's still work that we have to do here. With judgment happen coming out in reverse, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like you're not really expressing your feelings. You're not really expressing your feelings, and this person, this masculine, he could be like very expressive, like telling you, you know, like, hey, I really do love you, and you just like, yeah, that's cool that you love me, but I'm not feeling your energy. But you have this bitch playing in his energy, trying to have him. You know what I'm getting to? She feel as if like, I don't know if she thinks that she's dealing with a weak man because she is able to tap into his dream state, right? But like in the dream state, he's a little bit like in the spirit world, he's a little bit more I mean, he's a little less, I don't want to say like he's a lightweight spiritualist, but he really is a lightweight spiritualist. So I guess I'm just gonna like just talk direct. He's like a lightweight spiritualist. He might not actually do any 9/11, y'all. He might not actually do any like spiritual work, right? For real. Like you have to help him and guide him and tell him direction, really, right? And you're serious, divine feminine. You're actually like kind of serious about your work and like your healing. And I'm thinking like in the last, let me see what the King of Cups. King of Cups, like since like maybe October, November, you've been really like trying to get your life together spiritually. You know, like, hey, I just want to, I just want to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe going back to church, maybe like tapping in with the divine mother or with your deities, getting more, I don't know, like into your religion and making your spirituality your religion and your religion your spirituality. You get what I'm saying? Like really hyper focus on healing when he is just like, I'm just going to do whatever you tell me to do. And you're feeling the weight of that. You're feeling the weight of that. That's what divine is saying that the test is you feeling the weight of you carrying this divine masculine. You know, like you are carrying him, and that's fine when it comes to spirituality, because he could actually be carrying you financially. He could be carrying you financially. Thank you so much, Spirit, for clarifying that. And so that's like, it's fine. That's fine. It balances out. It balances out. He actually owe you that, and you owe him this. This is a part of y'all contract. Y'all owe each other. But this bitch is trying to give the advice of like, oh, he doesn't want to do the work, so you should just leave him. And giving the other advice like, oh, she doesn't want to have a physical job, so you should just leave her. So it's kind of like y'all, I don't know. I hope that makes sense, okay? I hope that makes sense. If it don't make sense, then it ain't for you. All right? Thank you so much, Spirit. That's where the abandonment issues is coming in at. Like, she may have been dealing with someone that didn't want to do the work and then also didn't have a job. So I'm getting that this spiritualist is getting the tail end of both of y'all shit. Like, you don't have a job, divine feminine, and so she gets someone that's unemployed. He's not able to do the spiritual work 100%. So she gets someone that doesn't have a spiritual connection. So it's like, oh, not only did she attract brokenness into her life by trying to manifest it into somebody else's life, but she also attracts a spiritual brokey as well too by trying to manifest it over to your divine masculine. All right, because she wants to take that from him, and she wants to take something from you as well too. Because this person actually comes, your divine masculine actually comes to you. Because in the physical, you are a high priestess at the end of the day. You are a high priestess, so you have where he is very open and direct physically with you. He's not like that with everybody else. Thank you so much. The Prince of Pentacles. I actually seen this card already. The Prince of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you so much, Divine. Clarify the Prince of Pentacles and where is it going? Give me the card where it's going. Thank you so much. Give me the Prince of Pentacles and where it's going. The Seven of Pentacles. So the Prince of Pentacles is going to something that's failure. So here we go with someone trying to peek in. The Prince of Pentacles. Y'all see that little entity trying to peek in on some type of spiritual work that's going on. So someone is actually trying to cloak themselves and come through right after a new moon, which is happening now. This is right after a new moon. So we're 3 days past the new moon. Okay, so someone is trying to peek in and come and cause some type of failure or whatever. Well, they're failing. In reality, they are failing. There's no access. You know, there's no access to you or to your person or whatever the case is. With this spiritualist, there's no access. Prince of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles. What is the Prince of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles with this spiritualist? What, bitch? What? The Prince of Cups. Give me the energy of the Prince of Cups. Like, please. The Prince of Cups. So that's exactly what it is. Thank you so much. So the Chariot. Someone can have car problems right now, and then also like with the Three of Pentacles coming out. So they had to go back and try to get someone else to do this. There could be they could be also working with someone, but they had to go back and get this because they failed to be able to harvest or to be able to tap into your energy, your person's energy as well. Your person may have declined their new offer. They showed up as a ghost or they showed up as a new entity, someone without a face, and your person is reaching for love as opposed to reaching for the bowl. Okay, remember that Four of Cups offer, that bad contract that was trying to be sent to your person. So your person is declining eating and drinking as well. So they learning something. Oh my goodness, thank you, God. Oh my goodness, thank you. This man is learning something, and he really. He's like, no, I'm gonna reach for my boo. Let me go find my boo. Okay. If you've recently received like some type of download about your divine masculine, you received some type of message from your divine masculine, just saying like, hey, I'm thinking about you. I didn't really want anything. I just wanted to let you know that I was thinking about you. There was probably some type of attack that was sent to that divine masculine. Okay. And your higher self has been protecting him. Okay. Your higher self has been protecting him. Go, girl. Thank God. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Divine. What is the message? What is the message for the divine feminine? What is the message for the divine feminine? Look, third party in reverse. So if you wanted to know if your person is thinking about somebody else or there's a third party that is, you know, tapping into your person, your divine masculine energy, no. Even if you're not with them right now, there's no other person that got in the way, that's going to get in the way of you and this person. What is the message for the divine masculine? What is the message for the divine masculine? I am so attracted to you. I'm no longer hiding who I really am from you, and I'm just going. I bury myself in work to forget about you. Okay. What's that energy of I buried myself in work to forget about you? Okay. So they're just trying to stay focused. That's what it is. Thank you so much, Divine. They're just trying to stay focused so that they can, so they're like in grind mode. So this is happening at a distant future. Remember that. This is happening, and then understanding. So I see your side of the story. So they don't completely, I'm going to be honest, they do not completely understand what is happening because your higher self is stepping in. You understand? Your higher self. So they like, I don't even know why I'm thinking about my divine feminine, or I don't, who is this person? What is that girl? What is you doing? You know, but you're not sending like nasty messages to them, like sex messages. You're really sending like healing messages. And this is you moving into your North Node energy and not being stuck in that lustful state of mind. Like, oh, I just want to see what my divine feminine, like what he doing or whatever the case is. And the thing is, like, they're actually, you're attracted to their work ethic and to their mindset. Like, it's not like actually to their physical looks. Like, it's like the way that they are shit, fuck, the way that they really working hard to get these entities the fuck up off of them. Okay? They have to listen to their higher selves. They have to tap into their crown chakra. There's no way to remove a entity off of someone or help somebody without connecting with your crown chakra. Your upper chakras are the ones that remove entities, okay? The lower ones is the ones that keep them bitches attached. Thank you so much, Divine. All right. What is the message? What is the message that we want to, that the Divine Feminine is sending to this spiritualist? Is these are not the cards I'm using. I'm not gonna use any like extra toxic cards, y'all. Oh, tell me more. What is the message that the Divine Feminine is sending to this spiritualist, that her higher self is sending to this spiritualist? Okay, so I'm gonna read the message and then I'm gonna break down what it really means. Okay, so there's cycles that's coming to an ending, and the message that the Divine Feminine is sending to the spiritualist, it says, I just want to feel you again, the real you again. Those intense moments with you when you had your guard down, your mask off, are tattooed inside of my soul. It wasn't a game for me. I was just being cautious. I don't want to be in fear mode anymore. What about you? So there's like a Divine Feminine that is actually confronting this spiritualist. And I get that, because right now that's exactly what I'm doing. I am a Divine Feminine. I know who this spiritualist is, right? I can see them. I can see multiple of them, right? And so it's like, hey, you can't scare me, or you can't run or hide from me. I seen your mask. Your mask is down. Bitch, I know exactly who you are, and it's intense, but I'm ready to face you. You get what I'm saying? So this is no longer a game. As much as this spiritualist would like this to be some type of fucking game, this Divine Feminine is not playing this game with this spiritualist anymore, okay? What is the message for the spiritualist when it comes from this Divine Masculine? What's that saying? We can only fool ourselves. I would not deny. Okay, so this is in reverse, y'all. I will not deny my feelings any longer. They are what they are. So this Divine Masculine is saying that we can only fool ourselves. I would not divine. Oh, okay. This one came out. Oh no, that one was already out. Understanding. That one was already out. Okay, so they're actually saying that they will not be fooled by this spiritualist anymore. And even though this spiritualist is in denial about something, this Divine Masculine is not in denial about who this spiritualist is. So he can actually see this witch bitch for who she is. All right, thank you so much, Divine. Communicate. And then I'm going to read these three that fell on the floor. Okay, communicate, passion in reverse, and you have enough people holding you. Do you have enough people holding you accountable, right? See me. Come see me because you want to, not because there is another obligation. I just want to hold you, period, and then mirror. So something is being reflected back to this spiritualist. Reflection of our wounds, relationship reflection, and then self-image, introspection. All right. So there's something being communicated and sent back to this spiritualist from this masculine, right? And then it says, do you have enough people holding you accountable? So there's something being communicated to this spiritualist from this Divine Masculine, where he's saying, like, are you holding yourself accountable, or is anybody holding yourself accountable? He could be telling her, like, hey, you know you did this shit. You know you broke up. You know you broke it up. What's the message here? Let me get that message there. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. and then honeymoon in reverse. So the honeymoon is absolutely over. The honeymoon is actually over between whatever was happening. All right, don't tell me what you think. I want to hear. That underestimates my intelligence and dilutes our connection. It also breaks trust. Just speak your truth and how it is. And then it says, standing in your power is a way more forward moving than slipping into a deeper ingrained pattern. Catch yourself. All right. And then self-indulgence in reverse. Okay. I'm also getting to, let me tell y'all something. I'm also getting to about like when I just seen self-indulgence, I just seen like, I see like self-pleasure and it being something like that's over. You know, like whatever is happening here, that's over. So when we come into like the divine feminine getting her message about what it is that her divine masculine is, he's probably not like self-pleasuring himself to the thought. I'm not talking about you, but like there's an image. I'm getting like the spiritualist was using people's girlfriends' images, you know, in order to get something from this divine masculine. Thank you so much, divine. She was using someone's likeness in order to receive something from the divine masculine. That shit is so crazy that happens, and it does. Like, it's so weird to me that happens, but it does. I be like, why? Why do y'all do that? But I guess it's a way to harvest energy from, like, you know, masculines and from couples and shit like that. That's definitely a way to harvest energy. Okay. So if anybody have any questions, y'all can drop it into the comments real quick. All right. Y'all can drop it into the comments. If you have a question about your divine feminine or your divine masculine relationship, I'll pull a couple cards. But I'm going to continue just a second. I love me. Oh, go ahead. Drop it into the comments. Clear? All right. Y'all can ask things like, what does my divine masculine think of me or whatnot? Like, what type of entity attachment does he have? Which chakra is being attacked right now between the divine masculine or the divine feminine? All right, thank you so much. Let's just see that real quick. Like, what is the messy message? Like, wait. What is the message that the spiritualists have to the divine feminine? Living in memories. So the spiritualist wants the divine feminine to forget this masculine. All right. Past replays, stuck emotions, and sentimental. She wants the feminine to forget him so that she can make her way in. What message does the divine feminine have? I mean, not. What message does the spiritualist have for the divine masculine? Dreaming of you in reverse, and then toxic ties, y'all. Dreaming of you, and she is so fucking pissed. She is literally trying to figure out why her magic is not working on this man, okay? And then dreaming of you. She's constantly trying to get inside of his dream state, and it's not working. It's not working, y'all. Please give y'all masculine that I seen it. Please, shoot, do I know? You want me to answer that or no? Please give y'all masculine those directions. If y'all know who y'all masculine is, whole time I'm living rent free in his head. Oh, I love that. Oh my God. I love that. Okay. So the question is does my divine masculine know me, and does he think of me? I'm not going to use those. I'm going to use these. Thank you so much. Does my divine masculine, I don't know who he is. Okay. So if you don't know who he is, how he know who you is? All right. Does my divine I know my divine masculine knows me. So let me do it like this. Okay, so does her divine masculine know her physically yet? Thank you so much. 10 of Pentacles. Your ancestors know. Your ancestors know. Your contract knows. Your gods know. All right. But do you actually know? You have not called him in yet. The Strength card and the Two of Cups. That is what he thinks of you. He thinks that you guys are going to have a successful relationship. Maybe a little, in there. A healthy debate is very healthy. Me and my man have debates all the time. It's very healthy. But you have the Two of Cups with the Strength card and the 10 of Pentacles. So what does he think about you? He thinks that the same thing. Like, oh yeah, me and my person are we gonna be moving. We're gonna have our family together. Maybe 2 dogs. Be connected spiritually. With the Two of Cups and the Strength card coming out, this is y'all coming together, joining together. You could definitely be dealing with like a strong Leo placement, or someone that is very in Cancer Venus. So like a Leo sun, Cancer Venus, someone that's very creative, someone that is emotionally stable, right? And help you balance out your emotions as well. What does he think of you? That's it right there. That's what he thinks, that you're a very strong person. Even if you debate with him a lot, he will feel as if you're a strong person. And I really want that for you. Okay, me too. Me too. Because he could watch my channel. Let's ask the Dowser Rods. Thank you so much, Divine. Do I have permission to douse? Right. Hugs. They're like, move that water bottle. Okay, back to center. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. I am going to ask this question for Amazing Grace. Did I have permission to douse for Amazing Grace? Yes. Okay. Is this someone on her channel? They're hugging me, and I already know the answer is no with that. So they're actually taking, you're not going to meet this person online. You're not going to meet this person online. This is not someone online. This is someone that you're actually meeting outright, okay? Like out in the world. Just a heads up. Like you could be running into them or something like that, but this is someone you're meeting out in the world. Actually, someone like you could like converse with, come together, like you might talk to them a lot before it actually turned into anything else. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, you might actually talk to them a lot before it turns into anything else. So they answered your question. If anybody else have any questions, y'all can drop it in there. Thank you so much. Awesome. Beautiful. You are so welcome. You are so welcome, as always. What would be the consequences and repercussions for this spiritualist steady giving bad advice? Yes, I wanted to know what my DM thinks of me. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Clear. I just asked 2 questions there. Thank you so much. So what does a Mother Anatomy DM think of her? What does Mother Anatomy DM think of her? So your DM, you have 8 of Swords in reverse, you have 9 of Swords in reverse, and then you have 5 of Swords, right? So your DM is actually very protective of you, right? In the dream state, the 9 of Swords in reverse, and then the 8 of Swords. So also like mentally as well too. Yes. Okay. So they're actually, and then there's like an alarm constantly going off right now. Like I don't understand why that alarm keeps going off. You hear it? And it started right when I had asked the other question as well too about the spiritualist. So your DM is very protective of you. Like super hella protective of you. I'm feeling as if like also defensive of you too, like in the spirit realm as well too. Let me get here real quick. The divine feminine. Give me the divine feminine. So this is there. Give me the divine feminine. So the 7 of cups. So this is the dream card, right? This is the dream card. So you and your person, y'all are actually doing a lot of work in the dream state, where y'all travel together. You might not like see him all the time in your dream, but he does show up in your dream. Even if you don't see him, you need to start being able to recognize his scent or recognize like his energy in the room, because he also feels as if like he's invisible a little bit, like when it comes to the spirit, like his spirit feels invisible. Give me the middle. Give me the interference. Thank you so much. Give me the interference. The 9 of wands, okay? And the 9 of pentacles. Thank you so much. So yeah, he does. And then the moon card, baby. So yeah, he does feel as if like I'm always looking for him in the dream. So you ever be looking for some, oh, I don't know if y'all okay, so like, how can I explain this? So right now there's a spirit in front of me, right? But I can't actually, like, if I start looking with my physical eyes, I can't see the spirit. But if I actually like do the work, I'm talking about like do the work. Don't listen to that part right there. That was somebody else stepping in saying that, right? But if I actually like close my physical eyes and open my third eye intentionally, I could tell you exactly what this spirit has on, right? Like I could tell you what they look like. I could tell you how they showed up. I could show you that they're actually showing me the peace sign right now, right? I don't have my eyes closed. Let me pull the camera up. I don't have my eyes closed, but this side of my face, I can see that they actually did like this. Like say I'm holding up 2 fingers, right? Like they just came in my face and said, say I'm holding up 2 fingers, right? So this is like your person, your DM wants you to know that y'all can actually do more if you stop looking for them and knowing that they are there. Okay, so that's how he feels. It's like stop looking and searching for something physically and know that I am spiritually aware and spiritually here helping and assisting you. Okay, so yeah, so it's like a mind thing. It's like a mind thing. I would check into like both of y'all Mercury placements, and see how you can like kind of work with that energy, because it would be very abundant. It would be very, very abundant, and it would actually help y'all grow more spiritually. Okay, in the physical and the dream state. Okay, and stop feeling as if like this is what the interference is. All right, money, and then like the weight of carrying everything. So it's you, him, you, him, you, him. All right. When at the end of the day, y'all actually balance each other out. You know, there's a part of this reading, I can't tell you exactly what I said, but there's a part of this reading where I had said something about like, you do this, they do that. You know, y'all really balance each other out. So I'm glad that both 9s came out in the middle. Okay, between y'all two. Okay. So I hope that gave you clarity. Okay. All right. Can I also ask if my DM is the one attacking me or the karmic he is attached to? Okay. Clear? Yes, you can ask that. So, is the DM attacking or is it the karmic? All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to pull the divine feminine energy. I'm going to pull the divine masculine energy, and then I'm going to get the karmic in the middle, okay? So let's see. Give me the energy of the... Thank you so much, Divine. Give me the energy... Okay. the energy of the divine masculine. So you have self-love in reverse. Let me put this camera back down so you can see. So you have self-love, not you. The divine masculine has self-love in reverse. Give me the energy of the divine feminine. Confusion and illusion. And then give me the energy of the karmic. Give me the energy of the interference. Nice guy, poverty, faith in reverse, manipulation in reverse, and unexpected money. So I'm going to actually say, so there's a lot going on here, right? There's a lot going on here. Unexpected money and poverty. So every time that this karmic wins, every time this person that's interfering between you and your divine masculine, every time they achieve something, they actually get paid for the underplay, right? So it is someone that is winning at the cost of your loss, or your masculine, your divine masculine's loss. There's someone that's winning in the middle, right? The interferencer, okay? They're the ones that's actually winning, right? But at the end of the day, they're still broke, all right? They still don't have anything. Like, not really like spiritualist or spiritually wise, because they have faith in reverse. So I'm getting that this person is not able to like physically touch neither one of y'all when it comes to like if these attacks feel as if it's like sickness, or it's like your car or something like that, that's not what it is. But if the attacks are happening by keeping y'all apart, that's how they get paid. They don't give a fuck if you make money, or if you have, you have what you have. At the end of the day, you are also confused as to, with the divine feminine energy, you are also a little bit confused as to which attacks are the attacks. Okay. Let me clarify that confusion and illusion for the divine feminine energy. Because also the divine masculine is having a lot of they're going through something where they don't really love themselves, all right? And I pick up on this type of energy when people are, having multiple partners or something like that. They don't really love themselves because they were never taught real love. They were never taught how to be in a relationship truly and faithfully. All right. And so that's where they are suck ass at. Okay. What's this illusion and confusion? What's this illusion and confusion for the divine feminine? All right. So you have Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then you have Page of Cups in reverse. So your emotions, and then also when it comes to like your studying or your stability, being your desires or whatnot, that's where you're getting confused at, because you may be changing a lot of things for a person. You may be changing a lot of things for a person. Thank you so much. All right, let me just douse real quick, okay? Thank you so much. All right, do I have permission to douse for Christ consciousness? Thank you so much. Love. Back to center. All right, thank you so much. Are they in contact with, is this divine feminine and divine masculine in true contact with each other yet? No. Okay. No. This is actually a big no. So you're not like actually in contact yet with your true divine masculine. Okay? And the person that you're asking about is not the divine masculine. Okay? That's not the divine masculine. That's the masculine. Okay? He might be divine, but that's a masculine, but that's not the masculine. Okay, and that's why this is playing out in the middle, right? I thought that. Okay. So that the next question that you should ask is like something like, okay, how do I go closer to my divine? How do I go closer to my divine masculine or my divine my divine person? Okay, thank you so much, divine. But I thought that, but keeps attaching cords. So yeah, so that's like where the confusion comes in at. A lot of people, when you are a divine feminine energy or you're in divine energy, a lot of people will want to attach cords or entities towards you. They'll want to put them on you, and it confuses the journey a lot. Like that's why people get confused on their twin flame, because we start giving people titles that it's like that's not your title. Like you make somebody your husband, but in reality it don't be your husband. Okay, I'm getting myself aligned. So that part right there. So we talked about that in the reading about, and I kept saying, like, if you're not with this person yet, I want you to know that they're working on getting that entity detached from them that they had onto them by your higher self actually helping them. So you can have a divine contract and destiny helpers. Like, you show up to my channel, I'm part of your destiny help. I'm helping you with your destiny. You show up over here, so you get this information. So with that being said, I'm part of the crew that come and help you. Okay, the cleanup crew. So if you continue to show up, whether it be here or just like as doing the spiritual work, and you continue to show up, you're going to be in contact with your divine masculine, with your divine person. Just in general, y'all don't have to, like, this is like school, so you don't got to show up to this classroom every day, but you do have to do the work somewhere, somehow. And if you continue to do the work, baby, them cords, we cut cords every week, B. Because I don't be watching but a handful of readers, okay? All right, and be careful about watching readers, because this reading started off because there are readers trying to literally keep you in a person, not you, but there's a reader trying to keep these two people apart from each other. Because the more we come towards our divine contract, whether it be a kingdom marriage, it be a twin flame journey, it be a soulmate contract, a real true soulmate contract, the more we go closer to these people, the more we will be doing our job. Oh, okay, y'all. So that's it, y'all. I love you guys, and I will no, wait. I'm talking about I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Hold on a second. Hold on, I was about to end the reading. I just looked at the time. I'm like, wait, do I need to go pick my son up from school? But give me 1 second. Let me check where his location is. Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, he's in the car. He's moving. Look, I was about to. Okay, he's in the car. He's moving. Look, I was about to close that. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't love my baby at school. But I forgot they had a game today. So it looked like he in the car moving or doing something. I don't know. I'm like, was he there? So yeah. Y'all, I just woke up. I just literally, I'm talking about I just woke up. I didn't just wake up, but I just jumped out of the energy super quick, thinking I left my baby at school. I'm like, oh my God, I'm a bad mom. He a Virgo, so he already, oh my goodness. He'd be like, you remember that one time when I was in the grade that I was in high school, and you left me at school because I'm too spoiled to take a bus home? And you left me at school? So yeah. You're right. You are so right. He would, but no, but earlier when I got the first phone call, I put my phone on do not disturb, because I was like, oh no, this is about to be a channel for a channel. So yeah. So y'all, that is, I think that's like basically the message too. Okay, that's the message. The distractions. It's so funny. Today is so funny to me. You know what that was too? Oh my God. That just so funny to me. All right. That was a distraction. That was a really distraction at what I was just saying to Christ consciousness as well too. Because we started this message talking about and starting it and finish it. I was keeping my eye on the time too because of my kids. Okay, listen, we started talking about this because there is all of this energy is coming off of a bad spiritualist. All right, it's coming off of a bad spiritualist, y'all. That's what I was getting ready to ask before I answer Lori's question. So let me see real quick. All right. What will be the consequences and repercussions? What are the consequences and repercussions for anybody trying to break these contracts between the divine feminine and the divine masculine? What is happening here? Those is not what I'm about to pull from. Rich evening. Let's pull on the spiritualist. Thank you so much, Divine. Please tap me in with the spiritualist energy. Tap me in. Okay. Thank you so much, Divine. Please take me higher. Tap me in with the spiritualist message. With the spiritualist, with the message about the spiritualist. Let's tap into their energy, who this spiritualist is. You're so welcome. Who is this spiritualist? Tap me in with them. Stinky, leaky energy. Rebound. Rebound. So they're just like, whoever this is that's playing in the energy is a rebound. At the end of the day, they have family issues. Provocateur, a criminal record, and destructive forces. Okay, so they're actually someone that is going through like small tower moments. Like actually, it's small but large tower moments. They may not be like actually showing this on live. Is it sound? Is the sound good or no? So they might not actually like be showing this on live. They could be going through a court case of some sort, all right, where they could be losing custody of their child or okay, perfect. Where they could be losing custody of their child or something with their own baby daddy or baby mama or something like that. Retaliation, yeah. So this is someone that wants to retaliate. Okay, they're very revengeful. They're out to get others. They could definitely be out to get this divine feminine energy. Okay, they have multiple spiritual criminal records or whatnot for doing shit like this. Okay, caught in the act. They've never actually physically been caught, like, you know, or caught out here, but they're caught spiritually. Okay, their birthday could be on the 30th of a month. It could be January 30th, May 30th. I want to say September, but I'm looking at the number 4, y'all. I want to say September 30th, but I'm looking at the number 4. And I keep wanting to say September. Okay, so their birthday could be like April. Is that April? The 30th. Okay, resonation. This could be some type of spiritualist that's like, okay, I'm getting ready to take a break. So if you see a spiritualist that's been talking about they need a break or they getting ready to take a break, that's because they cannot harvest any energy from you or your divine partner. Case of the X flew towards the divine masculine side, and then checkmate, bitch. Okay, checkmate. Impossible for your opponent to win. So it's actually been very impossible for them to win because you have been cleansing yourself and disconnection in reverse. Okay, so the divine feminine could actually start calling this person out, and we talked about that in the messages that was coming out. It's almost as if she's saying, like, I know exactly who you are, your mask has fallen, and bitch, I know exactly what we doing here as well. Somebody's birthday could be 11/5. Okay, 11/5 is what I seen. Spreading lies in reverse. Okay, so they're not able to like spread any more lies or bad mouth you, entanglements, third party, outsider, messy, busybody, web of lies. All right, so that's really like how this spiritualist is coming out in this energy. Their lies are no longer you know, shit, 515, their lies are no longer being accepted. It's almost as if like they've met their match spiritually. So you may not have been as strong. Okay, there we go. You may not have been as strong as you could have been from the beginning. Maybe you were cloaked by, you know, your higher self or your ancestors or your deities. You may not have been as strong as you are now when they were spiritually attacking your union. But the more work that you do to move out of your south node energy into your north node energy, it's just been, oh man, it's been a fucking godsend. It's almost like whatever they had plugged into your life, not only did you unplug it, but you also like kind of sealed up the pathway in, is what I'm getting to. Okay. Thank you so much, Divine. What's this divine? What's the spiritualist? Like, what's that energy there that I'm picking? Woke in reverse. So yeah. Woke in reverse. Aries Virgo energy here. So this person is no longer like, I don't know, it's almost like you're seeing through their fake persona. You seen through their fake persona. Like, I mean, you seen through that shit. You like, okay, no. Your person may have been like, you know, sharing this with you. If you are someone that is in contact with your divine masculine or with a divine masculine, this person is somebody that y'all both may have like had some type of contact with at some point. And if they are a spiritualist, of course, they see you on their page. They see you on their page. They feel the energy. Everybody does. Like, we all do. Like, let's not even play. Okay? If you watch a practitioner, if you look at a practitioner, and especially if you don't like her, like, or him, or whatever the case is, they still know that you fucking there. They still know that you there. They know you there. Like, that's the thing. Like, they got caught in the act trying to spiritually spy on y'all relationship and just cut it all the way the fuck down. What's the case of the X with the divine masculine and the spiritualist? Like, what is that energy? Finesse, manipulator, trickster, smooth operator. Okay, yeah, no, that's not happening anymore. And then promiscuous in reverse. Thank you so much. Like, exactly what I said. Promiscuous in reverse. Like, no. So they're definitely not able to get in contact. They wanted to be a rebound. They thought because the masculine broke up with this feminine that they were going to be able to step in and be like, yeah, I'm going to be your rebound. I'm going to be your new girlfriend, and try to go towards that divine masculine. But he like, I don't want her. I want my person back. I want to be with my person. And if it's not the word back at there, I want to be with my person. I could see you're a promiscuous ass bitch, and that you just like people exes. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like people, you know, everybody is somebody ex, but I don't like women that go after people that have not healed from their last relationship. And there are literally women out here that try to finesse their way to men that have broken hearts. You know, like they're going through something and they be like, well, you know what? I'm going to go in there and I'm going to build this nigga back up the way I want him to be built. Bob the Builder ass bitches. That's the type of person that this is. This is a woman where, you know, they may have some type of situation going on with their family or spiritually, where they just needed to separate themselves and just kind of heal and get themselves together. And then a sloop foot ass bitch try to come up in here. I don't know why I said sloop foot, but somebody could literally be trying to, let me see if I can get this bitch masculine. She did all that work. Now they taking some time out and let me get it there. I know someone like that right now. The results did not end well. Girl, like, no. This person is thinking about their divine feminine. And this weirdo, absolutely, I don't like that. I do not like that. All they gonna do is just go back to their person. All right, let's pull more energy on. Let's pull, actually, you know what? Let me just get some tarot. Let's pull the energy of this spiritualist. Thank you so much. Let's get the energy of this spiritualist. What is checkmate? Thank you so much. What's checkmate? The Ten of Cups, checkmate. So she just like sitting back. They're just sitting back watching you have your your family come back together. It's so crazy. Somebody could be having another baby with their person. Like if this is like your child's father or something like that. Like this person, oh, okay. This person they got back with their ex. This masculine got back with their quote unquote ex. They was never really over. But they're having another baby together, all right? So this reading is for the devil in reverse. Yeah. And your devil, I'm talking to the spiritualist, her devil is mad. Her demon is mad. They requested a particular person. Look at that. The King of Cups in reverse. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This demon requested a particular person's energy. And when this spiritualist was not able to deliver, the devil has cut them off. They're like, well, if you're not going to deliver this person, somebody's birthday could be August the 15th. If you're not able to deliver this person, then we don't want it. All right. And so she went searching for another person like them. Oh, my goodness. My throat doing that throat thing again, y'all. There's towers happening. Oh my God, I cannot talk. Thank you so much, Divine. Any negativity that is being sent to me, I am returning it back to sender 7-11 times. 20 times. So when your person rejected them, when the divine masculine, the first one that the demon requested, they requested the energy from a particular masculine, right? Right. This is groundbreaking news for somebody. They requested the energy of a particular masculine, right? And she thought she was going to be able to get him because he may have dismissed the divine feminine, right? He may have broken up with her for a minute or whatever the case is. Now they're probably back together, okay? They're probably back together, okay? But she thought that, oh, I'm going to get him. Then she, being the way that she is, she just was like, you know what? I could find somebody else to fill his spot. I don't need that masculine. I'm going to call this person. So she sacrificed her own divine masculine. Look at that. The King of Cups in reverse. I tried to. Page of Cups in reverse. So she sacrificed her own person, quote unquote. She told everybody that was her person, right? And this demon was like, well, if that's your person, then bring them to me. Thank you so much. If that's your person, then bring them to me. But when she couldn't bring and deliver that masculine's energy, this divine masculine must be very powerful. They must be very powerful. She actually tried to pull in another one. Like, it could have been, let's say that this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? She could have been dealing with a Cancer to begin with and then tried to replace it with a Scorpio, right? Tried to replace it like, oh yeah, well, you know, my divine masculine was a water sign. They just wasn't this particular water sign. They're this water sign. So when she brought this person home to daddy, demon daddy, right? She brought this person home to demon daddy. They was like, no, this Scorpio and the Cancer blood is not the same. I know we are water signs, but no, we ain't the same. And I'm not saying one is more powerful than the other. I'm just saying they not the same. One is getting their own money and the other one is finessing other people's money. And that's just period. That's how the Scorpio energy is. We like other people's money. And Cancer, they like their own motherfucking money. They are the opposite of fucking Capricorn. They want their own shit. They're very like, this is mine. Okay? So when she brought this masculine home to Demon Daddy, he was like, no. Look at that, the Empress in reverse. So she's literally experiencing, she's getting off. She could have been the Empress of the motherfucking demons had she had brought the right person home. You get what I'm saying? To Demon Daddy, but she wasn't able to do that. And so now she's out here experiencing loss after loss after loss. 5 of Cups in reverse and the Empress in reverse. And she's out searching for another one. At this very moment, she is out searching for another one. What's the Empress in reverse with the 5 of Cups in reverse on this spiritualist? Empress in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse. Thank you so much. Look at that. Queen of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Y'all, she is literally trying to gather friends, other people, new friends, so that she can harvest from their relationship as well. So here she is, like, and she's bringing in this Queen of Swords energy. I'm getting her as this Queen of Swords, this weird ass bitch. And here she is acting as if, like, oh, well, you know what? Let me act like I'm, you know, like I'm normal amongst the community. Having gatherings, having parties, going back out, trying to see if she can pick up on another masculine or whatever the case is so she can bring him home and fulfill her contract, her demon contract. She don't care about no divine masculine, no high priestess contract or nothing like that. Her only job is to bring somebody, a high-ranking masculine, home to this demon. Thank you so much, Divine. Give me the energy of, look at that. The Lovers and the 8 of Pentacles. I'm telling y'all, this bitch is a underdog. When it comes to like these love relationships, these love contracts or whatever the case is, she's working for somebody else. She is working for somebody else, but she is an underdog, okay? She's an underdog. I don't know where that word is coming from, but that's what I'm hearing. Like, she's really like an underdog. What is the underdog? What is that energy? Like, stop playing with me. The Fool card was trying to come out in reverse, but I it was coming with too much shit. I put it back. All right, thank you so much. What is this? The 4 of Cups. I don't know if the 4 of Cups was in reverse or not, but whatever. Oh yeah, with the Knight of Swords and then the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So she's like an underdog. She's the type of spiritualist that take. Oh my goodness, there's the truth coming out. All right, so she's like one that takes offers from spirits that she don't even know who she's taking the offer from, as long as she can get something from it. When it comes to the Knight of Swords energy, she kind of moves. She doesn't fully think things through when it comes to like accepting some type of offering. If it doesn't work, if she can't get something from a masculine, she cuts them off and move on immediately to somebody else to get something from them as well too. The 4 of Pentacles in reverse, this is how she keeps her pockets fed. But at the end of the day, she could be running low on money. I was about to say muscle too. It could be something going on with this spiritualist muscles. I don't know. Could be on the left side, on the like here. I don't like here is what I'm feeling like something is. Y'all, I almost shut it up again. I'm feeling like something is pinching her on the left side. Okay, which is weird. Like, who's pinching somebody? What's this? All right, what's the spiritualist? What's the energy of the spiritualist with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse? What's the energy of the spiritualist with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse? She's losing something. It could be like it could be like a house, or it could be like her spot in the community, but more so like, when I'm saying a community, I'm not talking about like the community, like the spiritual community. I'm talking more like a house, like something in the neighborhood. She could, oh, deaf card, all right. So I'm talking about something that's like in the neighborhood, her connections. So not only is she maybe doing this like online, she could be like meeting her neighbors and then like dealing with people in her neighborhood or something. So this is like a spiritualist that's not just online. She's also somebody that does stuff in the neighborhood, or I don't know. I don't know. She has a connection with the neighborhood. She could have been spreading lies amongst the neighborhood. So, I don't know. Do people, like, really interact with their neighbors and shit? This person does. This spiritualist does. Whoever this spiritualist is, they interact with people in their neighborhoods. They lie, too. They lie. And the thing is like, this is such a weirdo bitch, because at the end of the day, she don't know that she laid down with a demon. She does know she laid down with a demon. She really does. I be trying to give people grace and like understanding and be like, they don't know that they took on these demonic contracts. But this person just being a liar and having this criminal record or whatever, this person absolutely knows that she's in hot water. What's the Four of Pentacles? Thank you so much with criminal record. What's the Four of Pentacles with criminal record for this spiritualist? What's the Four of Pentacles with criminal record? The World card. What's the Four of Pentacles? World. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So she definitely could have, like, she could be getting put out of a neighborhood. Like, people in the community are no longer accepting her. So she could. And the other thing too is with the world and spreading lies, there's something that she may be saying online or like on one of her social medias where the people in her neighborhood have seen it and they're just like, is this bitch talking about me? Because it's like two-faced. You get what I'm saying? And also like stealing things from their relationships. Okay, stealing things from their relationships. So let's just say, for example, right? This is a part of stealing something from somebody's relationship. Let's just say that you have a neighbor, right? You have a neighbor that is a spiritualist online, right? They're a spiritualist online. This is why, like, y'all cannot be liars online and then show up in person as somebody else. You have a neighbor that's somebody that's online, right? She do her shit on Facebook. I'm gonna just use Facebook, right? She do her shit on Facebook. She be like, yeah, my man bought me a new car. But you know this person in real life, and you know her man then broke up with her and took his brand new car back to wherever he came from, right? And you looking at her like, girl, that man did not bring you a new car. I know you is the neighbor from four houses down, and you was standing outside arguing with your man just last week about his baby mama. But the neighbor that's 4 houses down, her man bought her a new car. So it's almost like this person is trying to compare their lives. So they're taking energy from other people, you know, like other stories from other people. That's real envy. That's real envy. That's real comparison. That's weird, really weird. Okay. That's really weird. So it's like you've disconnected from this person and nobody is accepting her. Look at that. The Ace of Cups in reverse. So yeah, so you like, this bitch is emotionally retarded. She is emotionally retarded. The Ace of Cups in reverse, she definitely is emotionally retarded. She's somebody that is just like, I don't know. She ain't got her shit together. Her kids don't like her. Not spiritually connected, not emotionally connected, not fucking physically connected. Not anymore. It's almost as if like her world is crumbling around her. Like there's a lot of with the World card coming out, you got the 5 of Pentacles, you got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, you got the fucking woke card in reverse, you got the disconnected card, you got Ace of Cups in reverse, you got spreading lies in reverse. So it's like everything is just kind of caving in. I don't want to say this bitch hold tight. Bitch, let go. Go somewhere. Please. Go somewhere and heal yourself. and get the fuck up out of other people's energy. Let's just get advice for this spiritualist. Thank you so much, Divine. Let's get advice for the spiritualist. And if you see a bitch like this, let them know. All right, let them know, or send a message telepathically. All right, what is the advice for this spiritualist? Thank you so much, Divine. What is the advice for this spiritualist? Inflated ego. False confidence, fragile throne. When pride speaks louder than purpose, truth gets drowned in noise. Real power does not need to prove itself. It simply is, okay? Fire and air. Ambition meets illusion. Not the teacher, not the healer, not chosen. Just be your soul self. All right? And then the sun card in reverse. And the way other people view your business is none. The way others view you is none of your business. And then it says, just be along and develop your craft. All right. So that's the message for any spiritualist that's acting like this. All right. 1 second, y'all. So that's it, guys. That's it. That's it. That's the reading. My divine feminine, divine masculines. Pay attention to who you're getting messages from, or whatever the case is. I gave y'all a way to help the divine masculine clear the energy, and then also you as well too. Anything that is not for you, in this reading, just release it, let it go. You know, it's not for you. Do not try to make this scenario fit. Do not try to make this scenario fit. It is what it is. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening on purpose. Okay, Jama Kali, Jama Durga, Bata Shri Sai, may peace be with all of us. I release any connection to the divine feminine in this reading. I release any connection to the divine masculine. I release any connection to the spiritualist in this reading. Okay, everybody is returned back to their rightful selves. Everybody's spirit team is returned back to their rightful selves. Okay, and I is me, and me is I, and only me. All right, so thank you guys so much, and I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Okay, y'all have a blessed day on purpose. Okay, thank you guys.